I'm starting the day off with my usual cinnamon latte, after which I'm gonna have some quick breakfast blueberry pancakes. So the reason why I love this breakfast is because every once in a while I'm in a mood for some delicious breakfast pancakes, but I don't really want to spend a lot of time cooking them. But this recipe is a lifesaver. As you can see, I just smashed some bananas with a fork and then I add some eggs, and if I'm using 2 bananas then I'm using 2 eggs. And then I added a few tablespoons of flour. I used rice flour, but you can also use regular flour, or if you want to go for the gluten-free version, you can use almond flour, oat flour, or whatever you want. I just like to keep things lighter in the morning, so that's why I use this gluten-free flour. Then I put some baking powder in there with some vanilla extract. I greased the pan with some butter, but you can also use coconut oil or whatever oil you prefer. And then I put the mixture in the frying pan, flipped them over, and here they are waiting for the next layers to go on top of them. Added the maple syrup, and that's kind of it. Super quick breakfast. I think I used 3 ingredients if you don't put the baking powder and the vanilla extract. Oh, and the blueberries, of course. But this makes it so simple. Just few ingredients, super quick cooking time, and you've got yourself the perfect breakfast. Today's lunch is one of my classics, and if you've watched my What I Eat in a Week video, then you know that I'm in love with the salad. And today I'm gonna add a super special ingredient that I feel makes this salad even better. So in order to make everything super quick, I'm gonna start off by frying the eggs while I'm making this salad, so that by the time I'm done preparing the salad, everything would be ready and I can just go ahead and eat. So I always start off by washing the salad, and today I've got some arugula salad and some baby spinach, but you can really use any salad that you have in your house. It doesn't really matter, but I feel like the arugula salad gives it this nicer taste. Then I cut the tomatoes, after that the strawberries, and then I place them on the plate onto the salad and season the avocado with some salt, some pepper, and some oregano, and some more salt because you need salt on the avocado. And then I sprinkled some pomegranate on there just for that beautiful color. And then the special ingredient for today is this ricotta cheese, which makes everything so creamy and delicious. And I promise you, if you try this, you're gonna be mind blown. If you want to skip to the dinner part, that's totally fine, and I'll see you at the end. Guys, fast food and convenience food and frozen pizzas and chicken nuggets are gonna save you some time that you could put into studying for an important exam. But those extra 20 minutes that you could save instead of cooking yourself a healthy meal are gonna damage your body in such a way that your brain won't be able to function properly and to help you to study those things that you want to study, because you deprive it of the nutrients that it needs in order to function the way you want it to function. So think about it. Is it really worth it? So guys, I'm not your mom. I don't want to stay here and preach about things that I don't know myself so much about, but I'm talking from my own experience. And I used to have such a bad relationship with food, and I couldn't understand why, if I was putting so much time into study, I didn't get the results that I needed. And it was so annoying. And if this happened to you, you know what I'm talking about. And even if it don't, make sure it doesn't from now on. But I'll just get into it. So when I moved to Germany to start my bachelor's, I was, excited to move alone, to have my own place, to have my own stuff. And it was alright for the first 2 months, 3 months, 4 months maybe. But something happened after these first months. Exam time happened. And I was so negligent about the food. Like, I liked to cook, but not so much, and I definitely wasn't so into healthy cooking. I was more into like cooking savory things, desserts. I still love to cook desserts, but yeah, that's not a topic here. But when the exam time came, I thought,
why should I spend so much time on cooking when I can just grab a frozen pizza?
When I can just buy, some frozen chicken nuggets because they're delicious. And I could save, that time that I would spend on healthy cooking and put it into studying and put it into, more work. And what I found was that,
okay, I had more time,
but I was feeling so tired, so miserable after eating those things. And not because I was thinking,
this is so unhealthy, I'm gonna, gain weight or something.
Because I didn't really care about those things back then. But it was just, I wasn't feeling like learning. So I would bake my pizza or whatever it was. And then I would obviously want to keep on studying, but I was so tired that I just went to sleep because I couldn't learn being so tired. And this happened first week, second week, and exams were approaching, and I wasn't able to study because I was sleeping the whole time. And I was like, why is this happening to me? And then the exams came and I didn't pass some of them, even though I put so much work and so much energy into that. And I was trying to figure out why this happened. Like, I even sacrificed food in order to be able to have more time for studying. And little did I know back then that it wasn't working because I wasn't giving my body what it needed. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys are doing this, and that's why I wanted to share my little story about these things, because I really wish someone would have told me, although even if someone would have told me, I probably wouldn't have listened. But that's why I'm here. Like, guys, don't make the same mistake, please. Like, it's getting dark outside. Please don't make the same mistake. Give your body what it needs and try to exercise, even if it is just for 10 minutes. I don't know, just so that you get your body moving. It's gonna help you so much to learn. And I know you probably know these things, like everybody out there is saying it now. And that's why I did this video with this 10 to 15 minutes meal ideas, so that you see that it's not so hard. It's not gonna take you so much time to cook a healthy meal and then feel great and super energized. For dinner, I started by chopping these mushrooms and threw them immediately in the pan so that I can save as much time as I can while I am prepping the other vegetables. Then I threw the red and yellow bell peppers in the pan, cut these broccolis in small pieces, and then sauteed everything in the pan. Then I added the chicken, and I marinated this before, but you really don't need to do it. I just do it for the taste. Then I cut some zucchinis and added them next to the other vegetables and sauteed them again together until the chicken was ready. And I don't know about you, but for me, these colors look so satisfying. Like, I don't even need to eat them. I'm just happy seeing them. So while the vegetables and the chicken were getting ready in a pot, I added some soy sauce, some sesame oil, some honey, some hoisin sauce, and some cornstarch, and mixed everything together. And at the beginning, it has a weird consistency, but after a few minutes of cooking, it should look like this. And it's my regular delicious brown sauce I use each and every single time I want a dish like this. And after you added the chicken, at this point, you can just keep it like this. But I like to get the full flavor out of it by adding the brown sauce so that it gives me, like, you know, that amazing takeout flavor. And I have to say, like, I don't want to brag, but this really was super similar to one of our favorite takeout meals from our favorite restaurant. So I'm super proud of it. So let me know if you try this recipe. I'm really curious if you enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned because a similar what I eat in a day video but with the vegan version is coming your way. So make sure to click the notification bell so that you'll be notified when that video is up. And until then, stay healthy and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!